Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Thank you all for popping in today. Whether you're joining me live this morning or watching the replay, I thank you for joining me. I am super excited about this project. We're going to make a treat container today because it's always fun to treat people. Whenever I do my retreats, in-person classes, stamp camps, those types of things, I love to surprise and delight my customers. And I have an in-color club, and I'm having a blast putting those little packages in their package every month when they get their new stuff. And today I want to share with you a fun little project. I was inspired by the amazing Erica Serwin for this project, and she designed this for a convention that I've recently participated in, and I've been dying to share this little project with you. Hi, everybody. Excuse me. Hi, everybody that's popping on. Thank you all for joining me. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Angela. Hi, Carol. Hi, Renee. Hi, Margaret. Thank you for joining me. What is today? Today's Thursday. That means tomorrow is my favorite day of the week. It's Friday. Tomorrow will be Funfold. I forgot to turn off notifications. Hopefully I didn't lose you. Sometimes when a phone call comes through in the middle of a live, and it's a telemarketer, I can tell by the number. Hopefully I didn't get kicked out of the Facebook Live. It still says I'm live, so hopefully I'm good. Hi, Darlene. Hi, everybody. Okay, so we're going to flip the camera, and I'm going to share this cute little project with you. Good morning, everybody. I just want to stay here and read your comments and see who's with me, but I have to flip the camera so you can see my hands. So, all right, so here we go. We're going to do a little flip here, and I'm going to share. First, I've got on my desk here the measurements, the cardstock pieces that you're going to need for this project. And we're going to just do some die cutting and assembly, and hopefully this will actually go quick. Yesterday's project, thank you all for the comments. Thank you for the orders, the online orders. Several of you have shared that you love the tree lot dies as well as I do, and as well as amazing phrases. And some of you put in some really great orders. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. When I flip the camera, you'll see the host code on my desk. And if you live in Canada, I would be forever grateful if you choose to place an order with me here in Canada, as we can only sell to Canadians. But of course, I go live for everybody to join for inspiration, because when we stamp, it is so. But I'm not sure if I can turn off my phone while I'm live. Always an issue, right? Always something pops up during live. I hope they stop calling. Craziness. Okay, let's flip the camera and we'll see what happens. My phone will ring on my arm, so I'll know if they're calling, and then I can hang up again. So annoying. Tomorrow I will remember to turn off my notifications. All right. It does cut out when I get a call. Yeah, so Lorraine, that's twice that it's rang now. So what happened? Did it just kind of glitch for a second there? I'm curious to know what happens. Are you still with me? It shows that there are people live. It shows my little live red box, but it just, I think it glitches for a second. Hi, everybody. I'm just going to wait and see if Lorraine lets me know here. Did it cut out completely? I don't want to be just talking to myself. Am I okay? Carol says yes. Does that mean yes? Yes, you can still hear me? It cut out for a couple of seconds. Yeah, that's what happens. So if I glitch again, just give me a second while I hang up on that telemarketer. So annoying. All right, here we go. We're going to flip. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for joining me. All right. Thank you, Colleen. Yes, it gets interrupted. It says video interrupted. That's a very annoying thing. I apologize, you guys. Okay, so we're going to open up here, maybe raise a little bit. I've got some pieces on my desk. Okay, so what do I have? I have a piece of real red cardstock, and I will tell you the measurements. I will be putting this one over on my blog as well because it's super cute. Let me show you the project. Do you guys like when I show you the project before I start stamping? Let me know what your preference is, or do you want to be surprised? We're going to make this cute little treat container with the belly band here that slips off, and then it opens like this. And you're going to be able to put Ghirardelli chocolates in here, peppermint patties in here, Tic Tacs, all kinds of different candy. You could put Post-it notes in here with a little love note. I love that the belly band does not have to be wrecked. You just slide it on and off. And the person can actually, you like to be surprised, Renee. Okay, thank you so much. All right, I love your feedback. Okay, so we're gonna make this one. It's super easy. We just need a few pieces, and we are going to start with real red cardstock. It measures 3 by 5 and an eighth of an inch by 7 3/4. Okay, so we're going to do some scoring on here. I have 2 pieces of the designer series paper. This paper comes from, let me show you the package. It's the silver and gold 6 by 6 specialty paper that's from Sale A Bration right now. You get the stripes and you get the polka dots in both silver and gold. Love, love, love this new DSP. So I've got 2 pieces. My first piece is 2 1/4 by 2 3/8 of an inch. My second piece is 2 1/4 by 1 3/8 of an inch. I have a little piece of vellum here that measures 3/4 of an inch by 2 inches. I also have for the belly band, I have a, let me see my measurements, 1 inch by 7.5 inch strip for the belly band. We also have some ribbon, our pool party sheer ribbon we're going to use. We're only going to use 1 ink pad. Can you believe that? We're going to use real red, and we've got some scrap paper. Okay, so let's go ahead, move all these pieces off to the side. We're going to start with our real red piece. This is going to be the structure of our treat container. To make this simple, I'm bringing in my Simply Scored board. You can do this with your paper trimmer, but I just love my Simply Scored board. It just makes life so easy. Just going to lay this down here. We're going to put it up at the top along the long side. We are going to score at 2.5 inches. Okay, it's 2.5, 3 1/8 of an inch, 5 5/8 of an inch, and 6 1/4. 6 1/4. Then I'm going to turn it 90 degrees, and I'm going to score on the short side at 5/8 of an inch and 3 inches. That's it for six score lines. Hi, Polly. Thank you for joining me from very hot North Carolina. I hope you get some cooler weather. You get a chance to cool down today. It's nice here in Calgary. It's not too hot. I think we're going to get up to 29, which is pretty hot for Calgary, in my opinion, anyway. Okay, so let's reinforce all of the score lines. And you want to make them nice and crisp when you're making these little treat boxes, and then they'll go together so much nicer when you reinforce the score lines. So we'll do the top and bottom here, and then I'll bring in my paper snips, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for joining me. I only need 1 pair of snips, not 2. Good to have you with me. Okay, so I hope you can see my score lines here. We're going to remove these 2 rectangles on one end. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to snip these little rectangle bits away. This is going to be that flap that that covers the front of our treat container. So that's going to be the flap that folds down. Then I'm going to cut this one up. Let's stop and think for a second. Yes. So we're just going to cut these 2 little pieces up like this. And then these 2 pieces, squares on the side, we're going to cut on the score lines up to the intersecting line like that. So there we have it. Super easy. And then now the rest is pretty much decorating. Hi, Janice from Newfoundland, my home province. It's 26 degrees there. Oh, wow. You're going to have a warm one today. That is warm. Okay, so we're going to take our designer series pieces and paper pieces, and we're going to put these on. So this one here that measures 2 1/4 by 2 3/8, that is going to sit on this front piece here. Make sure I've got it the right orientation. And then this one is going to sit on the flap that comes down. So let's grab my glue, and we'll flip these over, and we'll glue these down. So we're going to go all the way around here with my glue, and stick these down. So here we go. Let's open this up flat so we can go ahead and stick it down and hold it into place. There we go. And then we've got this one going on the front flap. Super duper easy. Now you can use liquid glue to put your box together, this little treat container. But my favorite when I'm doing any kind of 3D projects is to use my tear and tape. So I'm just going to find the end of this tear and tape here, and we're going to just put pieces of tear and tape on these inside strips right here. So here and here. Love the tear and tape. You don't have to fuss with your scissors. You just put it on and tear it off with your fingers. Okay, so I like to burnish it with my fingers, and then I take my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to just peel off that white wax paper covering. Okay, and then this is how easy it comes together. You fold in these two little flaps, fold in these two flaps, and then you come up like so. So you just make sure these are tucked in, fold up, and then this front part is just going to hug the back part. So you can do one at a time, because once that tear and tape takes hold, it's pretty much stuck. So you can focus on one side at a time. So let's just see here. Got that side, and then our other side, just like that. And then you can put your treats in there, and you close up your flaps, and then this part comes down. How easy is that? You could put a little Velcro dot here if you wanted to. You could put little magnets in there if you wanted to as a closure. I'm going to use my belly band. Super duper easy. So I've got my white strip here for my belly band, and I'm going to lay this down like so. And I'm actually going to bring the belly band in, and I'm going to join it at the front, because we're going to cover up where it joins. So you won't see that seam on the back. So I'm just wrapping it around my container. I am going to use a little bit of liquid glue to do this part. It is such a cute little box, isn't it? I love it too. I'm going to make a bunch of these, because these are super cute to keep in your purse. And, you know, if you're going out and going through a drive-through and you got some extra great customer service. I love good customer service. It's so nice to give someone a little treat. And if you don't want to give someone candy, you can make some little note cards and put in here, some little, little notes for people, bookmarks, you name it. Little tiny things can go in here. Okay, so there's my belly band with the seam at the front, and I made it loose enough so that it can slide on and off. So you don't want to wrap it too tight. This one's a little snug, but I can still manage to pull it on and off. So there's the structure. Now we're going to bring in my little mini boss machine. We're going to do a little bit of cutting now. So we're just going to put the container right there. Here's my mini boss. All right, what do I have today? I have a piece of craft cardstock. I've got the second largest of this beautiful shapes circle die. Love this one. I've got my camper van. I'm playing with that one again because I just can't get enough of it. And I've got some of the little banner in real red here. So we're going to have to do 2 runs because I've got another die I want to run through. So we're just going to put the top piece on, and we're going to cut these out. Here we go. All right. So there was some chatter on our team page the other day about the mini boss, and I'm going to put the measurements over on my blog, Yes Polly, at rosecoleman.com. Yep, you can get the measurements for it over there. There was some chatter about the mini boss, and some people were having issues with it rolling through. And I shared with them a tip that I picked up from my friend Ange McKay, to use the gray plate as your bottom base plate instead of the white one. And I found, since she shared that tip with me, I have had no trouble at all running through with my mini boss. So if you have had any trouble at all, try that and see if that works for you. If not, you know what? If you're having trouble with any of your Stampin' Up! Products, if you've purchased them from me, of course you can contact me and I'll help you, absolutely. But also Stampin' Up! Has amazing customer service. And if you've had to call them for anything, you know what I mean. They have amazing customer service. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly run through. I have a piece of Pool Party here. I'm going to do the accents for my little camper van. This one wouldn't fit on. I wanted to use my mini boss. Could have brought my big boss in and I could have cut them all out at once, but it's just a quick run through and then we're done. All right, so I've got my pieces here, top part and the bottom. So let's go ahead and put this little van together. All right, so I've got my basic white piece. They sure do, Renee. Yes, they do have wonderful customer service. I feel so proud to work for a company that stands by its products like Stampin' Up! Does. Truly, truly amazing. Okay, so what I've done is I've put glue on the top of the camper. I'm going to put the roof, the pool party roof on here. And then I'm going to put the bottom on here in pool party. Just like that. Then I have a piece of vellum that measures 3/4 of an inch by 2. I just really like the look of the vellum in the windows because, you know, who has empty windows, right? Who has their windows wide open in their camper? You got to have your windows closed. Otherwise, your camper will be full of mosquitoes when you go to bed. So we're going to put the windows in the camper with a little piece of vellum. And then I like to bring, because I've got it turned over, might as well grab my dimensionals. I've got 3. I'm going to put one down here where the wheel is, one here, and one up here. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to put that onto our craft circle. Okay, so this is going to go on here, like so. And we're going to put that cute little banner over top. I love Pool Party and red together. Those colors really pop. They're so nice and bright. So we're going to grab this one and we're going to put that across our camper. Make it look festive. Now yesterday I did the camper. I've been focusing on this camper, the tree lot dies. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, these are the tree lot dies right here. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot to show them to you at the beginning. These dies are free when you spend $120 during Sale A Bration right now, which runs from July 1st till the end of August. You want to have these in your life. Even if you have the tree lot stamp set, these you're going to need them because you're going to need to be able to cut out all these trees. You need the camper in your life. You need the string of lights, the little dog. Like, there's just so many beautiful little pieces and wonderful little dies to this set. And I just really, really I'm in love with it. Totally in love with it. Okay, so we've got our camper on here like this. Now what's next? I'm going to go back to my treat container. We got to have some ribbon, right? So we're going to bring in that Pool Party sheer ribbon. I'm going to cut a piece that's just a little bit longer than my grid paper here on my work surface. And we're going to wrap that around. So we're going to just come around here and wrap it around my container. I'm just going to even it up so I've got the same amount for the tails. Up at the top. Now, normally I would put my candy in here and I would put Ghirardelli chocolate. That is my favorite chocolate to put in these containers. But I don't have any here with me, so I'm just going to tie this up, and then when I get my chocolate, all I have to do is slide that belly band off and put the chocolate in, and then I won't have to tie this bow again. But sometimes it's better to put your candy in and have some weight to your container, but I'm going to try my best here and tie this knot. I'm having trouble. Oh, there's Siri. She's going to talk to me. Between telemarketers and Siri listening to me from my watch, there's interruptions all the time. It's okay. Okay, so we're tying the bow. I want the bow to be up at the top of this little container. So let's just tighten that a little bit and we'll just trim off the tails. There we go. Love this sheer ribbon. That's so beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my dimensionals. I'm going to use 2 dimensionals and I'm going to put them on my belly band here, right over top of my ribbon. They're going to serve 2 purposes. They're going to anchor my ribbon, and they're also going to, when I peel off the backing, they're going to be the adhesive to attach this cute little camper tag to the front of my chocolate box. There we go. Now, we're not done yet. If you wanted to do something with the wheel and the hitch, you could do some paper piecing like I did yesterday, or you can grab like your black journaler, and you can actually color the rim of, like you can just color in your wheels. This would be a really easy way to add, you know, a little bit of depth to the wheel well here. Make it look realistic. I'm going to leave the center white, and you could even put a rhinestone in the center of the wheel like I did yesterday. And then you could use a different color, but just because I've got black in my hand, I'm going to color the hitch. You can color in your hitch. So you can do paper piecing, or you can use your markers and your blends to add a little bit of color to the hitch. Easy peasy. Okay, one last thing for our project that it's missing is a greeting. So we're going to use a stamp set. Oh, I love this stamp set, you guys. It is called Ringed with Nature, and it coordinates with the paper, the designer series paper that you can get for free right now with Sale A Bration. So we're going to use this one. And I thought the Just For You, let's use the Just For You. We're going to stamp with Real Red. Got Just For You. I just need a scrap, a little bit of scrap Whisper. I keep calling it Whisper White. Well, you guys know it's a basic white. Okay, so we're going to stamp on here. And I always forget to put the cap on my glue. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm inking it up with Real Red, and we're going to stamp on my basic white cardstock, and then I'm just going to bring in my scissors, and I'm going to quickly fussy cut around this phrase here just to make it the perfect size. It doesn't need to be too big. Just going to add a little bit of a greeting to the front of this container. And I really want to sit down and make up a bunch of these because they just, that little camper trailer makes me smile so much. It's just so adorable. It's a glamper. Okay, so there's my little greeting. And all I need now is a single dimensional on the back of this. And we're going to put that on the front. If I can get my dimensional off, we're going to put that right here on the front of our trailer. Isn't that stinking cute? Oh my gosh. I am totally in love with these little die cuts. And this little belly band that slides. Let's see if I can get this one to slide off. This one's a little tighter than my other one. There we go. We just slide that off. And you can put your chocolates or whatever it is you want to put in here. I think a gift card would probably fit in here as well. And then you have a cute little gift for your recipient. So I hope you guys like this one. Here's my other one. I'll bring it back. And I hope you'll try that. I'm going to put this over on my blog, the measurements for the box and the DSP, and you can try your hand at that one as well. Let me flip you around. The telemarketer must have given up. Haven't seen any glitches or heard any phone calls coming through. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today for this cute little treat container. Treats, handmade treats are such a wonderful thing to give to people. You know, even when the kids go back to school, this will be a great little treat to put in their backpack for their teacher. You know, maybe put a little welcome note in there, a little welcome wish back to the school year. Lots of ideas, right? Who would not smile if you gave them a treat like this? I just want to thank you all again for joining me today. I hope you'll come back and join me tomorrow for Funfold Friday. And I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday. I hope I've inspired you to pull out your stamps, ink, and paper as always, because it really makes me happy to share with you. It makes me happier to hear from you, to know that you're enjoying my videos and stamping along with me. Maybe not right now, but maybe you watch my replay later and recreate things. Yeah, so I love to hear from you. Thanks again, everybody. I will see you tomorrow morning at the same time, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.